Last week I made a video talking about the Minecraft porn animation community on YouTube, and since then I've been recommended some very obscure and very interesting animations as a result, so thank you YouTube for that, always looking out, and I figured I'd share one of the more interesting finds with you. Now to some of you this won't be a surprise, and in fact some of you may even dabble in this content yourself. There exists a pretty decently sized source filmmaker fart porn animation community on YouTube. And now I know that's not overly weird, because fart porn apparently is super popular, because anytime I even go on Pornhub, it's almost nothing but fart porn these days. Watch Tina as her asshole puffs out while blasting fat, wet farts in my face, your face, the viewer. I'm not a fan of it, but it's apparently a prospering niche in the community of porn. So on YouTube, it shouldn't be all that surprising that it exists. I'm going to show you one of the bigger channels I found. This is kind of like the leader of the rebellion, or not the rebellion, but a pioneer in the fart porn animation community on YouTube. This is Fartimation. Check some of this shit out, and I mean shit literally. A pretty powerful start, no doubt, but I have to say, if someone's waking me up by farting in my face, I'm getting up angry. That's a bad day. That's starting off the day on the wrong foot. Meanwhile, the Trix Rabbit wakes up and thinks he's being issued a challenge, like, oh, are these the only farts you can muster for me? It's like you're not even trying. It's pretty clear to me that all of the fart sound effects are done in-house by the animator making the noises with his mouth. Because not only do the farts sound shitty, the audio quality is shitty as well. It sounds like Donald Duck being strangled. It sounds like a trumpet being played poorly underwater. I can make the noises with my mouth too, and that's how I know this is what he's doing. I know, pretty impressive sound of diarrhea farts. Pixar, sign me up for a role with voice acting, I'm telling you. But I have to wonder why he didn't just use stock sound effects of farts on the internet. It would have sounded far better. An impressive demo reel of farts, but it would have been better if it wasn't recorded over walkie-talkies. He really should have just used some regular fucking stock sound effects. But this is his most popular video, and you can clearly see why. Now let's move on to some of his other works.
Oh my.
Another classic for sure, but what do the commenters think? Are they satisfied? Top comment. Yes, she would have pooped herself with those farts. Well, Mark, you're absolutely not wrong, and a reply to that, nice video, man, it's awesome. Underneath that, Toy Chica tries to find the Krabby Patty formula. I don't really understand what he means by that, because it's a video of her farting, and that's about it. I don't remember Mr. Krabs hiding the secret formula up his asshole or anything, that he needed to blast it out, but maybe I'm just not familiar with the Five Nights at Freddy lore. This one had a big grand finale with actually shitting in the panties, just filling the entire diaper. However, it didn't really look like it was panties being pushed to their breaking point with poop. It looked more like a hemorrhoid forming or an anus prolapsing, or even like filling a fucking water balloon down there. It didn't really look like filled panties. All the panties should have moved back. I think it was a little lazy on the animation side, but then Mangle asks you if you're full now. And obviously the answer is going to be yes, you've probably lost your appetite, or if you're into this fetish, you're definitely sailing full mast, I get it. But I'm particularly fascinated with this last line, now go before the others see you, as if you're in some type of time crunch that you need to quickly jerk off and then hide the evidence, as if someone would be so shameless they'd be watching Five Nights at Freddy's fart porn animations on YouTube, like they're at work and they had to get this off their, drain their nuts watching this before their boss comes and sees them. I highly doubt anyone's watching this content outside of their own masturbatorium with the lights off. He's not a one-trick pony, baby. It's not just Five Nights at Freddy's farting animations. He's also touching other properties too, like Princess Peach having a diarrhea episode in a porta potty in the middle of the desert here. A timeless classic, obviously. Nothing we haven't seen a million times before, but he just does it better. I mean, just listen to those sound effects. It's like he recorded himself taking a piss and is trying to pass it off as diarrhea, but you're not fooling me. I know the sound of pee-pee very well. That was pee-pee. Until, of course, he added the little grudge sound effect in there. That kind of changed up the tempo a bit. But you get what I'm saying. There's a prospering fart porn source filmmaker community on YouTube, and it's fascinating and disturbing as well. But to each their own, I suppose. That's about it. So yeah.